Hey everyone, and a massive, happy welcome back. It's so awesome to have you joining me today. Before we dive into this deliciously important topic, I just want to take a quick second to send you all the biggest, warmest wishes. Seriously, wherever you are right now, whatever your day looks like, I truly hope you're feeling vibrant, strong, and taking amazing care of your incredible body. Health is the ultimate gift, cherish it, nourish it, and let's keep making choices that help us all glow from the inside out. Okay, let's get into something I think you're going to love. Raise your hand if you absolutely adore sweet potatoes. Pauses, smiles knowingly. Yeah, me too. They're this gorgeous, orange bundle of natural sweetness that feels like a hug in food form. And we know they're packed with goodness, fiber, vitamins, all that good stuff. But here's the million-dollar question. Are you actually getting the maximum health bang for your buck when you eat them? Or could you be accidentally stripping away some of their superpowers, or even turning this healthy hero into something not so great, just by how you prepare it? It sounds crazy, right? How you cook a simple sweet potato could make a huge difference in what your body actually gets from it. Think about it, boiling versus baking versus frying? Toppings? Skin on or off? Even when you eat it? These choices matter way more than you might think. So, get ready, because today we're cracking the code on the absolute healthiest ways to enjoy your sweet potato, turning it from just tasty into a genuine nutritional powerhouse on your plate. Let's unlock its full potential. First things first, let's talk about the skin. Seriously, don't peel it off and toss it in the bin. That beautiful skin is actually a nutritional goldmine. It's loaded with extra fiber, way more than the flesh inside, and fiber is your best friend for gut health, keeping you feeling full, and managing blood sugar. Plus, the skin holds a significant chunk of the antioxidants, like those awesome beta-carotenes that give the sweet potato its vibrant orange color and turn into vitamin A in your body. Hello, amazing vision and immune system. Peeling it away is like throwing out a vital part of the treasure. So, rule number 1 for maximum health, wash it super well, scrub it under running water, and then keep the skin on whenever possible. Bake it, roast it, boil it, that skin gets deliciously tender and adds a wonderful, slightly earthy flavor and texture. Your gut and your body will thank you for not ditching it. Now, let's dive into the cooking methods. This is where the magic, or the sabotage, really happens. How you apply heat significantly impacts what nutrients survive and how your body handles the carbs. Let's rank the champions and the not-so-great options. Boiling might seem boring, but it's actually one of the best methods for preserving certain nutrients, especially the precious vitamin C and some B vitamins, which can be sensitive to higher, dry heat. Because the potato cooks in water at 100 degrees Celsius (212 degrees Fahrenheit), it doesn't get hotter than that, protecting those delicate vitamins. Boiling also helps keep the glycemic index, GI, that measure of how fast a food spikes your blood sugar, relatively low. Just remember, if you do boil them, try to use the cooking water in a soup or stew afterwards, because some nutrients do leach out into the water. Don't pour that liquid gold down the drain. Steaming is another superstar, very similar to boiling in its gentle approach. It minimizes nutrient loss and keeps the GI low. It's super easy and perfect if you want perfectly tender sweet potato chunks without them getting waterlogged. Baking or roasting whole sweet potatoes in their skin is probably the most popular method, and it's fantastic. The dry, high heat, around 200 degrees Celsius or 400 degrees Fahrenheit, concentrates the natural sugars, making them incredibly sweet and caramelized, pure deliciousness. While you might lose a tiny bit more vitamin C compared to boiling or steaming, roasting actually enhances the availability of beta-carotene. Your body might absorb more of it this way. The key here is to not roast them into oblivion. Cook them until they are tender when pierced with a fork, but don't let them get overly charred or burnt, as that can create unhealthy compounds. Lining your baking sheet with parchment paper helps prevent excessive sticking and burning. Microwaving a whole sweet potato, prick the skin first with a fork, is actually a super fast, convenient, and surprisingly healthy option. It cooks quickly with minimal added anything, preserving nutrients well. It's a lifesaver for busy weeknights. Now, let's talk about the methods that aren't so great health-wise. Deep frying, like making sweet potato fries submerged in oil, is the obvious one to minimize. It adds a massive amount of unhealthy fats and calories, turning a nutritious food into something more like a treat. Even pan frying with lots of oil adds significant extra fat and calories. If you love the crispiness of fries, try making oven-baked fries instead. Cut your sweet potato, skin on, into sticks. Toss them with just a tiny drizzle of olive oil or avocado oil, like half a teaspoon per potato. Sprinkle with herbs and spices, paprika, garlic powder, rosemary. Get creative. Spread them out on a baking sheet so they aren't crowded, and bake at a high heat, around 220 degrees Celsius or 425 degrees Fahrenheit, until crispy. You get that satisfying crunch with way less fat. Mashing can be healthy, but often goes off the rails with additions. Boiling chunks and then mashing them with their skin, yes, blend it in, is great. The problem comes when we load them up with butter, cream, brown sugar, or marshmallows. Suddenly, that healthy base is drowning in added fats and sugars. We'll talk about smarter toppings in a minute. Here's a fascinating trick very few people know about, the resistant starch bonus. This is seriously cool. When you cook a sweet potato, or any starchy food like potatoes, rice, pasta, and then let it cool completely in the fridge before eating it, something amazing happens. Some of the digestible starch transforms into resistant starch. Why is this awesome? Because resistant starch acts more like fiber. Your body can't digest it easily, so it travels down to your large intestine where your good gut bacteria feast on it. This is fantastic for your gut health, feeding those beneficial microbes. Plus, resistant starch has a lower impact on your blood sugar compared to the hot, freshly cooked starch. It can also help you feel fuller for longer. So, what does this mean practically? Cook a big batch of sweet potatoes, boil, steam, or bake them. Let them cool down completely, then store them in the fridge. Enjoy them cold in salads. Diced roasted sweet potato in a kale salad is amazing, or gently reheat them. Reheating is fine, it doesn't destroy all the resistant starch that formed during cooling. This is a simple, powerful hack to boost the health benefits even further. Okay, let's talk toppings and pairings. This is where many well-intentioned sweet potato meals go from hero to zero. That beautiful, nutritious base can quickly become a calorie and sugar bomb. Drowning it in a stick of butter, half a cup of brown sugar, or a mountain of marshmallows adds loads of unhealthy saturated fat and refined sugar, spiking your blood sugar and adding empty calories. Instead, think about enhancing its natural goodness smartly. Remember that beta-carotene, vitamin A precursor, we love? It's fat-soluble, meaning your body absorbs it much better when you eat it with a little healthy fat. So, instead of butter, try a small drizzle, we're talking teaspoon, not tablespoon, of extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or a dollop of mashed avocado right on top. A sprinkle of nuts or seeds, like walnuts, pecans, pumpkin seeds, or chia seeds, adds healthy fats, crunch, protein, and extra minerals. For creaminess without the heavy cream and butter, try a spoonful of plain Greek yogurt or a dollop of cottage cheese. They add protein and tang. Boost the flavor with herbs and spices instead of sugar. Cinnamon is a classic pairing that complements the sweetness naturally and might even help with blood sugar control. Nutmeg, ginger, cumin, smoked paprika, chili powder, garlic powder, onion powder, or fresh herbs like rosemary or thyme add incredible depth without adding calories. A squeeze of fresh lime or lemon juice adds brightness and vitamin C. If you really want a touch of sweetness, a tiny drizzle of pure maple syrup or a small sprinkle of coconut sugar is far better than refined white sugar, but use it sparingly. The goal is to enhance, not overwhelm, the sweet potato's natural goodness. Portion size still matters, even with healthy prep. Sweet potatoes are nutrient-dense, but they are also relatively high in carbohydrates compared to non-starchy veggies. A medium sweet potato is a perfect serving. If you're having a very large one, maybe share it or save half for later. Balance is key. Think of your sweet potato as the healthy carbohydrate component of your meal. Pair it with a good source of lean protein, like grilled chicken, fish, tofu, beans, or lentils, and a huge portion of non-starchy vegetables, like broccoli, spinach, asparagus, or a big salad. This trio, healthy carb plus protein plus veggies, creates a balanced, satisfying, and incredibly nourishing plate that keeps your energy stable and your body fueled optimally. Having a whole giant sweet potato by itself isn't ideal. Combining it with other food groups makes it part of a complete, health-maximizing meal. So, putting it all together, what's the absolute healthiest way? Imagine this. Take a beautiful sweet potato. Scrub the skin thoroughly under running water. Bake it whole, or boil/steam it, with the skin on until perfectly tender. Let it cool completely in the fridge to boost that resistant starch. When ready to eat, reheat it gently or enjoy it cold in a salad. Top it with a small drizzle of healthy fat, like olive oil or avocado mash, and a generous sprinkle of spices, cinnamon, maybe a pinch of chili for kick. Pair it with a lean protein and a mountain of colorful veggies. That, my friends, is how you transform a humble sweet potato into a genuine nutritional powerhouse, maximizing every single vitamin, mineral, fiber, and antioxidant it offers, while keeping blood sugar happy and your taste buds dancing. It's not about restriction, it's about celebrating its full potential in the smartest, most delicious way possible. Your sweet potato is rooting for you to get this right. Go enjoy one the supercharged way, and I'll see you in the next video. Take amazing care of yourselves.